Ant-Man Scott Lang will die in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. That's what many people believe with the latest trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, and certainly Marvel is leaning heavily into it. So let's talk about why this might actually happen, and the theories behind it. Marvel Studios is building up Kang as the big bad, the guy who is going to make Thanos look like a joke. And Thanos, when he showed up, when he finally went face to face with Avengers, he made it very well clear that he was not to be messed around with when he literally defeated handfuls of them, including literally destroying the Vision in front of everybody. Like, he showed his dominance very clearly. And this was already after fighting a hard-fought battle. A lot transpired and a lot happened. So looking at Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, we already saw what happens with Kang, or at least one version of Kang, He Who Remains, in Loki. And he already, you can say, lost to a degree. But again, that can be argued and we'll see how it plays out. But Kang the Conqueror, the man that's going to bring forth the Kang dynasty, can he lose to Ant-Man after already stating that he's defeated countless other characters and versions of Avengers? He already has a ton of weaponry at his disposal and commands the quantum realm. He's already amassed armies and is literally setting out to strike against the entire multiverse. So if Ant-Man stops him, then what exactly do you have? You have Kang breaking loose, but if he breaks loose, he wins. He doesn't even need to defeat Scott Lang Ant-Man because he can already run rampant on the entire multiverse and start conquering. So in reality, you have to look at things in a certain light. And what I've seen is that many people believe that there's going to be some crazy use of the quantum realm, and that Scott Lang is ultimately either going to be defeated by Kang the Conqueror, or he's going to sacrifice himself to save everybody else, to warn everybody, and maybe lock him and Kang into the quantum realm. And this is where they're essentially gonna be up until Kang can ultimately get out. So sort of think of this like that 90s animated Secret Wars we got in Spider-Man, where they showed Captain America and Red Skull fighting for eternity up until they were pulled into the Secret War. And maybe Loki Season 2 ends with whatever Kang we have in that freeing the other one, realizing that all Kangs need to unite for supremacy. That could honestly be a really great way to, again, kill off Ant-Man, or kill off Ant-Man, right? But have him stuck in the quantum realm with a uncertain future. This locks Kang the Conqueror away till he can be let loose. This lets the other Kangs run rampant for a while, trying to figure out what they're gonna do up until the Conqueror comes out. And also, it brings the stakes up really high for everything else, including everybody that survived Quantumania, including Wasp now being the primary head of that franchise, even though they're not going to do a sequel without Ant-Man, obviously, but also bringing her more at the forefront. And then when Scott returns, obviously they got to catch him up with it. That's a way to catch up all the viewers as well who might have missed what's been going on, kind of like how Ant-Man has been sort of like Captain America, where if people miss what was going on, he's at the ground level, the one that you pretty quickly explain to what's going on and you get to the plot. Honestly, all these theories I'm seeing in regards to Ant-Man dying really make a lot of sense to me. And again, a reminder, I'm saying dying with quotation marks around it. This is comic books. There's already variants, there's multiverses, the quantum realm. I'm not saying they're going to permanently kill him off and he's gone. I'm just saying that for the sake of what happens, they're going to leave his survival something that's out there that's debated whether he comes back or not. Sort of like the Red Skull. Everybody that watched that first Avenger goes, oh yeah, he clearly survived. He got zapped up into space, right? He's out there still. We didn't know for like a decade up until we saw him again. They do that with Scott Lang, and then he comes back. For all we know, they kill him off. He does the same thing as Red Skull. He ends up just somewhere else. We get the Secret Wars. Guess what Scott Lang's been doing? He's been assembling Avengers through the multiverse, through the use of the quantum realm, and he's assembled a new team. I think that's a way to handle it. Make Ant-Man literally the center cornerstone of the entire multiverse saga and the eyes that we see it through. Again, I'm going to support this theory. I believe he is going to get killed off. And again, killed off goes in quotation marks.